welcome to my channel. You're new, I'm new, everything's new and terrifying. So I thought I would make a nice relaxed video to help everyone get settled in. I'm gonna do this video as a Q&A and I'm using questions from my Facebook. Here we go! So my friend Bob asked me if my channel is going to be on YouTube, and if so, what is it called? Now I'm sorry to say this, but my channel is not going to be on YouTube. It's only going to be available on Netflix, and you're going to have to pay an extra fee to be able to access it. Yes, it's going to be on YouTube. I currently can't get a custom URL because YouTube has changed their policy in the last couple of years. These days you need 100 subs to be able to get a custom URL. But click on the Azayakana to subscribe to me, and also click on the Leafeon to subscribe to Fanid Games. Fanid Games is going to be a collaborative channel, which I'm hoping to get a few of my friends involved with. So when I mentioned to Ray that I'd only had that one question, he sent me these 4. This is a lot to take in at once, so let's break this down into smaller bits. Here, we see a photo of me playing the Super Nintendo. Now, I have no idea how old I am in this picture. My mom has no idea either, but it looks like I'm probably around 3. This wasn't my console. I didn't have any consoles growing up, and it was only about when I was 12 that I actually got my first video game. And that was the Saddle Club at Willowbrook Stables Search for the Golden Horseshoe. So basically I've been gaming for about 11 years, and I started my retro collection back about 5 years ago. My favourite and least favourite games is going to be quite a difficult one to actually do. My favourite games is going to be the hardest one to pick because I have so many favourite games. I think I'm just going to do like a top 5, and this is definitely not in any particular order. Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. This is just such an amazing game. The puzzles are just the right amount of challenge without it being so difficult that you can't get past them. The bosses aren't too difficult. They usually take me about 2 tries, especially Goddess. I have no idea if I said that right. I had to actually leave the dungeon and level up a little bit more before I could take him on. And I had to reevaluate all of my gear and the skills that I was using, and that was definitely one of the hardest boss battles I've ever done. It works on a turn-based system, a lot like Pokemon, except that there's healing abilities, so it's very easy to stay alive if you pay attention. Life is Strange. I cannot express my love for this game enough. I think it conveys just such an important message about how your choices can affect everybody around you and how it has a ripple effect. I think I've only ever finished like maybe 2 games in my entire life, and this was one of them. I did it in one weekend, and I'm currently doing my 2nd playthrough at the moment. It is sad and terrifying and beautiful all at once, and it is definitely on my recommendations list. Crimson Sea. So when I bought my Xbox about 6 months ago, it came with 14 games. 6 of those games didn't actually work, they kept crashing, and one of them was Crimson Sea. The problem here is that it played just long enough for me to be able to get addicted. So I've since bought another copy, but I haven't even beaten the first boss yet. So this is one of the games that I'm going to do a playthrough of. Banjo-Kazooie. Now, I'm incredibly partial to this game. It was the first game that I played on an actual N64, and it's one of the few games that I really have a memory of playing when I was younger. This game is basically the reason I started collecting, along with Diddy Kong Racing. When I was 12, I played both of those games with my cousin, and it was a really good bonding time for us. Unfortunately, I am now stuck on the underwater level, and I cannot deal with that right now. So because this is the last spot, I put a lot of time in to think about the game that I wanted to talk about. And because there are just so many amazing games out there, I've decided to do the easy way out and just go for the entire Legend of Zelda series. Now, there is a reason why everybody loves Zelda. The games are all amazingly made. The ideas and concepts that have been incorporated are freaking incredible, and the ideas and concepts that have been incorporated are just incredible. I think I have about 7 Zelda games, and I'm currently stuck on Ocarina of Time the worst. One of my mutual followers on Tumblr, Eli, gave me an idea of how I could get unstuck on here. So I'm going to give that a try in the next couple of weeks, and I will probably film that to test out my DVD recorder. I also pre-ordered Breath of the Wild, and I know it's been out for like a month and a half or something, but I haven't even loaded it up yet just because I wanted to do a reaction video. I know the graphics are going to be amazing, I know the gameplay is going to be incredible, and I just wanted you guys to see my first initial reaction without having any previous experience with it. I always marvel at the graphics on the Wii version of Twilight Princess, so I can only imagine what Breath of the Wild is going to be like. So with Breath of the Wild, I did only get the Wii U version. Don't judge me for being stingy. The Legend of Zelda games that I have are Zelda 2, Phantom Hourglass, Majora's Mask 3D, Ocarina of Time for the N64, Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild, and Oracle of Seasons. So least favorite games. I guess the answer to this is there isn't a video game I particularly hate, but I think my least favorite is probably Gary's Mod. Making Things Explode is fun, but I don't really understand the concept behind it. Perhaps one of you will be able to enlighten me and make me fall in love with it. Favorite memory. Most of my memories are from when I actually liked people on PWI. I did a lot of things with my friend Adna. I'm not even sure how we pulled off some of the shit that we did. I also cherish the times that I played Diddy Kong Racing with my cousin, and playing Pokemon Stadium with my friend Cody, who I'm hoping will join me for a few videos at some point. I was also super excited when my Eevee evolved into a Leafeon. I was just super excited to get a Leafeon for some reason. These are the only questions I got, so I'm going to fly off into the horizon, and I will see you guys another time.